Okay.
Good evening and welcome to Here's the Light with Zemrah and Ed right here at IntellectualRadio.com. And we're so happy to be in the house at Intellectual Radio. Yes, our platform where it gives us an opportunity to share our emotions, my music, my thoughts, my feelings on subjects that hopefully penetrate your mind and wake up your soul. And so we want to talk a little bit about the very, 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 if I have to say so myself, the very successful concert, Here's the Life 7, that we had on Saturday evening, where our producer, Mr. Earl Winfrey, was right there in the front joining us.
He can testify.
And then we had the lovely Miss Pamela Wilkes, who was my host for the evening, hostess. And it was just a wonderful, the band was great. The audience just had they had an experience, and the response that we have been getting back has been so wonderful. Wilda Belt, who chaired our concert, was sharing with me that one lady told her, thanks for sharing her with me. Mm-hmm. I mean, just oh my God, it was just, I've just really gotten some wonderful, wonderful feedback. And that, like you said, Ed.
No, it was one of the best one you've been done so far.
I think so too.
I think so.
I think so.
And I think the audience realized that.
And you know what I think what it really was? And I was sharing that with Pam. I absolutely had hours of rehearsal with the band. So that created a sense of connection and security. But more than anything, it's the connection. Because, you know, that's how vocalists, they feed off of their band,
right,
of the music. That's what feeds you. So if the band is tight,
they won't point.
Yeah. So if the band is tight, then you're gonna be tight, because because that's what, you can't do it without the music. So
and I think you had a wonderful audience.
Oh, yes.
I think you feed
That's
off
what
of
Earl
them
was
too.
saying. Oh, God,
yes.
yes.
Yeah, because I could feel the energy. You know, I was sitting in the audience and I could feel the energy. They were enjoying each and every song.
Yes.
And you know, the one thing that you have that a lot of I think a lot of artists work on is you really do make other people's music your own. You know,
thank you for that.
How did you like that Luther? Now, you know, Luther is the king, but didn't she sing that well? I mean, it was so beautiful.
Set it off.
Oh, it was so beautiful. And I know that your audience loved it. I mean, you could hear it when they were leaving the theater. They just
the buzz in the hall.
It was. It really was. They loved it. And as they were leaving out, they were saying thank you to everyone that was standing around. It was really beautiful. You had a really good audience.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
too.
You gave them a great show.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yes, indeed.
I really, indeed. and I think what it was is that I really I felt it, because like Earl was asking me, he said, what was that first song that you came out with? I said, Time After Time. No. I'm talking about the first song you came out with when you were saying, what did you say, Earl? Yeah, thanks for that. And I said, no, I added that. He said, what? I thought that was an original.
We made
so
that
I was
up.
saying, no, I added that within the song, you know, Time After Time. And I just added in, thanks for coming out, you know, and for
you personalize your music or the music. You personalize it. And that I think is one of the reasons that you have people coming back. And back and back. There was one elderly lady, and she said, I overheard her say, I think she was speaking with Wilder. She says, I want you to let her know that I've been to every concert.
Oh, wow.
She was an elderly lady, and she was out there looking good, by the way.
Oh,
Ed
yeah.
and I was talking about how the audience was dressed to the nines. I mean,
that's what Earl was saying too.
But they were dressed really well, giving people an opportunity to wear their best.
That's right, and look their best.
Yes,
that's what was really hot about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you see, our producer was Shirley Debonair sitting up there on the front row. Yeah. So it just, and then like he was expressing, you don't get that kind of music anywhere because people ain't looking for that kind of music. Right. He said, just like what we say about our shows with intellectual radio, this is top notch intellectual radio, where you get a chance to express and say, and this is our platform. But people want to hear all kind of other stuff that's trivial and not real of substance. And it's really sad that we go down that road where we're looking for just
sensationalizing
and always is your booty big and I'm getting high tonight. The weed is the best in sight. I mean, if you're doing that, then you're gonna be 100.
Good thing you don't rap.
Right. But it's just, so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And just, we're getting some gigs out of this. And, we have our holiday show coming up the 15th at Friday evening on the 15th of December. And people are asking for tickets already. You should see the beautiful, because we're already set up on Eventbrite, but I got to show you a beautiful, really sharp ticket that Brandon has done.
Oh, already for the holiday show?
Yes, because people are asking for them already.
Well, the good thing about it is that if you missed the concert Saturday, you're going to get another chance to hear Zemrah on our upcoming show that's coming for the holiday show in December.
Yes, December 15th.
And we're already putting it together, so stay tuned.
Yeah. It's limited seating, though. We only have 80 seats. It's dinner and show. And then after the show, we're having, because it's from 7 to 12 midnight, and we're going to have dancing and DJ.
Yeah, so if you really want to have a really good time, clean, get dressed, it's going to have food. She's going to be singing some of the best songs for the holidays that you never heard. And she's got some that are lined up that are absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah, we have one of our songs that Pam wrote.
Right.
Oh yeah, right. Christmas cheer.
Oh, Christmas cheer. Ooh,
yeah, we're doing that.
Okay, that's a nice song.
Yeah,
so
that's a beautiful song.
If you missed the concert, you didn't miss out. You still make the Christmas show.
Yeah. And then in March, I do my tribute to Nancy. I'm so excited about that in March.
Pick the date yet?
We're going to do it. Not yet. All of that, we're going to start working on that right after the holiday show.
So when you hear
but I'm excited too about all of it because we're getting some great feedback and, like Pam does contracts and all of that. So she's going to do our contracts and, it's just going to be wonderful.
So the holiday show is limited, so get your tickets early.
Yeah, we're already on Eventbrite.
And what's the seating capacity?
80. We're just on 80.
The first 80 people
and the tickets are $80.
Yeah, so you better get. And the thing is, Zemrah have a great loyal following.
Yes.
So we're saying 80, but it may be 70 left. So get those tickets.
It's not gonna last long.
Get those tickets.
Yeah, we got
this
some
is
wonderful
gonna be a good
coming.
show.
Yeah, but Christmas cheer, that song is hot.
Oh yeah, that's a song that I wrote. I tell people that I only write about love. I really and truly do. That's my passion.
It is.
So no matter what the
love
occasion,
and happiness.
it's about that.
Yeah,
it's about that.
Yeah,
because that's really important.
That's the only
and did you bring one of your cards? You can show it for people to.
Yes, I have one.
She has her cards now, and you might want to leave a couple of them with Earl, and that she does. She does a lot. She does, therapy prayers for different occasions, and she also does resolutions. A lot of people need that because they, if someone passed and they need resolutions written, she does that. So it's wonderful. And this is her card. One of the things.
I'll leave some for Earl.
It's public speaking. She's a public speaker. She's an author, poet, playwright, lyricist. I can't never say
Lyricist.
Lyricist. She specialized in prayer treatments.
Yes.
And the prayer treatments are for so much spiritual and inspirational plaques, greeting cards, personalized. Again, we said resolutions and obituaries. And then, let me get my glasses and stuff.
Did I put, greeting cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is truly all about love.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what, you have to not only love others, but love yourself.
Oh, yes.
So that's a lot of what my treatments are about.
Yeah. And taking care of your mind.
Yes.
So it says, I dare I write words of love as Browning, Keats, and Tennyson. Love words of Paul Laurence Dunbar, James Weldon Johnson, Nikki Giovanni, or even Maya Angelou, which she bad. Mm-hmm. Yes, I dare write, for love is true. Love is good. Love is universal. Therefore, I write love words too. Yeah. And she certainly does. So this coming year for 2024, Pam absolutely elevates the consciousness of love through her literary art forms. And I mean, she really, brings it to where you feel her words move in her verbiage and everything she does. It has a lot of power in it. Right. It's power, they say, in words. And so the words that she puts on paper, they absolutely have pure substance to it. So that's why I love working with her so much, because when we collaborate so well together.
Well, I want people to stand by, because I'm just putting it out in the universe that 2024, I will be publishing my first book.
Yes.
Only Love Words. It's a book of poems for lovers, and
for those that want to be in love as well.
Yes.
Love, period.
It's love. And so I will be having a book signing, and I'll let you
You'll
know
hear much more about that,
more
because
about
we
that,
will definitely announce
yeah.
it. So that's what my show is about. It's about being fulfilling to your soul. When I sing, I was so excited. One of the things that I was so excited, because that's I love music, and that's another reason why I love collaborating with Pam, is because I love a song that brings a message, and that's how I started my Here's the Life concert. Matter of fact, when I had the first one in 2011.
Wow.
And this is what?
23.
Yes. And we had our first one on Sweetest Day.
Years.
All of them have been on Sweetest Day. And we had our very first one, 2011. And I had heard Here's to Life about a year before that.
That was my favorite.
And that's how I said, wow. And listening to those lyrics, funny how time just go. I mean, all you give is all you get. I mean, just the lyrics. So I choose my songs with lyrics. And just like the one I dedicated to Tony Bennett.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
that's beautiful.
When does the bells ring for me? And then what really scooped me up is the alley.
Oh, yeah.
The great report. Take me to the alley.
That was so beautiful.
My God.
Well done.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. And then probably me. Mm-hmm. I mean, when you listen at those words, what did you get from those lyrics? Probably me, Ed, because it seems like
it's like what I
got to depend on myself.
It's like what I have been preaching all these years, and which I found out personally from myself, is that everything you do, you have to take ownership and responsibility for. No matter who does it to you, for you, against you, you are part of the program. and most of it is you. The way you took it, the way you accepted it, the way you put it out there. But you are the main ingredient in everything that you experience. So therefore, everything that it happens to you in your life is probably you.
Yeah.
When you get through pointing the fingers at everybody in your life about what they did and what they did you wrong, and nobody helped you out and didn't do what they supposed to do, but it's probably your fault.
Yeah.
And once you start accepting the fact that everything that happened to you in your life is partially you, mostly you, but 60% you, that's when you start looking for change. Because you don't look for change as long as you can point the finger at somebody else. But if you accept the fact, accept the challenge that maybe I need to change. Because once you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change.
That's true.
Now, see, I look at that is when you really get to the essence of things, solitary voice came out and set me free. It was probably me. So I'm saying that to me, I pulled in a look on it as if you really, really want to depend on someone, it's probably me.
Depend on yourself.
You got to really, really know.
People hate to do that because that means they got to change.
Right.
It's something that they have to do. And they always think that somebody else has to do it. No, you need to do it.
Right.
Once you change, especially your mind, like we were talking earlier, that once a person has a made-up mind, that means the mind has been focused on a single task. It always get done.
Yeah.
Once a person, that's it. I'm taking all I'm going to take. I made up my mind. I'm not doing that anymore. That's when things change.
Yeah.
But if you do that on purpose, look how much success you would have in your life if you had applied that same system to everything else in your life. Mm-hmm. Make up your mind, say, I'm doing this. Everything else is a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is and that's what the world does. You have to know that once you make up your mind to do something, the rest of the world goes after you and tries to stop you. That's when you start having difficulty. So if you're not having difficulty, you're not doing it right.
Right, because you can always have some. Yeah, you can always have some obstacles. That's life. Now, how would you describe probably to you?
That's it exactly. I always say that it all starts with you. You are the common denominator in every situation.
Exactly.
Everything that happens to you, a failed marriage, relationship, or a successful one. You have to see what part did you play in it, working or not. Mm-hmm. That's on your job. That's in your relationship. That's with your children.
Everyday life.
At your church. Mm-hmm. You have to see what your part is in it. Mm-hmm. And if it is not going the way that you want it to go, then you have to be the one to make the change. I often say, you may be good for someone else, but are they good for you?
Yeah.
So, and that's for you to say.
Yeah.
So, that self thing, we have I say this often too, we have a backward idea about self, taking care of self, loving self. People make you think that you're selfish, and it's not, you're not doing that in a negative way, because you cannot successfully help anyone else
if you're not
able
yourself.
to help yourself.
That's right. Yeah, and that's with making sure that you're healthy.
Be okay with that.
That you really, I agree with that. You have to be okay with the fact that you have to own that and really take care of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just like with Ed and I. If we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of each other.
Right.
And that's very important.
And don't slip into the idea that, I'm selfish or it's all about me. That's another thing people get confused with, that vanity thing. Well, if you're not clear with you and how you feel about you, it's going to be difficult.
But you have to expect to get that challenge, because people are going to tell you that.
Yeah.
Once you decide to do something for yourself, people will try to stop you by telling you, you're just selfish. Or you're looking out for yourself. Mm-hmm. Well, that's where it should start.
Yeah.
Because once I get myself together, I may not need you.
There you go.
And that is what people are afraid of.
And you have to know that.
Right.
You have to know that within yourself.
You have to live life on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an accident. You do this I am on purpose going to check you out, ask you questions, quiz you, and see if you pass the test.
Yeah.
That you are qualified and to be in my life,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and on what level you should be there.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody don't belong on the front row.
That's right. That's right.
You just don't. You have to make the decision as to where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to make it because I don't want to hurt their feelings. Well, I'd much rather hurt yours than hurt mine.
Right.
Because I hurt your feelings.
And it's not a question of hurting someone's feelings. I'm that's another thing. We're so quick to go to the negative.
It's not feelings.
Right. It's not that I'm trying to hurt your feelings or I don't want. It's about what it is about. I have to be good with me. You be good with you. Mm-hmm. Don't let me be good with you. Don't let me be the reason you're good. People in relationships, they say, on somebody. Yeah, I
can't live without you.
I can't live without you. No, you should not. That shouldn't even be the point. You shouldn't want someone to even think like that about you. Exactly. You both should be so healthy and wonderful in yourselves, and then imagine what that wonder could be together.
A part of yourself with the other person. Not support you have to give them so much support that they can't live without you. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell me, wait a minute, I don't know if I need you, that's too much pressure on me.
Exactly.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So, you gotta give.
You have to have something to give. But that's why you work on yourself first. Mm-hmm. And so you have to be the person that has enough to share with somebody else. That's what you're doing. That's right. You're developing yourself to the point where you can have enough to share somebody that you can support them and they can support you.
That's right.
But you can make it, you can survive on your own. But it's easy with somebody who's at a like mind, like yours. Mm-hmm. And find that person has a like mind, not a like body, not a like frame or makeup or hair.
Or look,
not the physical, but the mind. Does the person have a mind like yours? And do you know what yours is? If you don't know that, you can stop looking and go back to the mirror.
And we do that too often. I was on Instagram today, and this young lady was on, and she said, "I am ugly. I have been ugly all my life because people have said I was ugly." Oh my God, it just hurt my heart.
But were they talking inside?
No, she was saying that she was ugly. She said that she was ugly. She was not a pretty person,
And did she have, could you see her?
Yes. She showed a picture. But what I made, I make comments sometimes under my Sip Talk Grow, because, that's another thing that I'm going to be doing next year, doing a show, podcast on Sip Talk Grow, talking about different topics. Anyway, you could hear in her voice how she had a beautiful soul. She had a sensitive soul, but she had been told her life that she was not
attractive.
Yeah. And I said, listen.
But how did she look?
She wasn't what you said. Yeah, she wasn't what people
I'm just asking that would not.
She wasn't what people would consider pretty.
Okay.
But her teeth were nice and straight. But if she could fix her hair up, she wouldn't look like, but she just didn't have her hair.
But the point is,
she could be if she wanted to.
No, she was. She have to understand what looks pretty and what looks ugly has been programmed in your mindset. That is not the truth.
Right.
I had a young boy about 8 years old. And he was just clowning. I used to drive, when I first retired, drove a school bus for about a year or so. And he just clowned. The assistant on the bus couldn't keep him still. He'd run him down the aisle and he would not sit down. And so I got on the bus and I said, you drive, I'll be the assistant today. And I sat him in the corner. I asked him, I said, what's wrong? I said, why do you act that way? Cause I'm dumb. Mm-hmm. I said, who told you that? He said, my teacher told me that. Everybody told me that.
Yeah.
I said, people told you that you were stupid, that you were dumb, you couldn't learn? He said, yeah. I said, don't you know people lie? I said, don't you realize they lied to me and told me the same thing? That I wouldn't amount to nothing. My teacher told me in high school, you don't need to go to college because you're not going to get a job doing anything anyway. You can only do menial stuff, labor stuff. She told me. Said, why waste your money or your time trying to go to college? Wow. I think people will tell you anything. But once you realize that you are a child of God and they didn't make you, He did. So therefore, what they say does not matter. They lied to you. I said, now I make twice as much money as all of them. I said, I got more than all of them who talked about me. I said, you look just the way you were created to look. You have just the amount of intelligence that everybody else has and more. You just do not have to believe what people tell you.
That's right.
But you see, that's what have to be told to people, not just children. I mean, this young lady was
children grow up to grown-ups and they have the same attitude.
And they have the same attitude. This woman was grown, and she felt like that. But that's what I was trying to say. I've told her that you are not ugly. I said, you are beautiful. And I hear, me, I'm always instructing. I said, this is what I want you to do. Every morning when you wake up, you go to the mirror and you say, hey, girl, hey, beautiful, we're going to have a wonderful day. I said, you will start feeling beautiful. You will see the beauty in you. I said, I guarantee you it would work.
She'll do what it takes to even enhance whatever she looks like.
It's just
it's a mindset, and everything is.
Take your time one day and take your time and look at everybody you see that day. Just look at them carefully. They all look different. They all look like they came from another planet. They all could be aliens.
You ain't said
Ed done said that before.
Yes, I'm saying I've looked at people. They do not belong to any particular group. They all look different. And as you think about it, everyone was born and created to be different. Right. Everybody is not identical. There's no set way of looking.
Well, you can't say now that everybody's not identical because they do have some identical.
But what has happened is there has been a society that has defined the word beautiful, pretty,
told you.
Gorgeous.
That's
handsome.
What Ed is saying.
They put it on TV and said, "This is gorgeous."
That's what they did to black people.
Yes.
Talk about our skin. Oh my God, they talk about our skin, our dark skin.
If you black, you back.
Yes.
You white, you're all right.
Yeah, if you black, get back.
Right. And if you yellow, you mellow.
And so some of us bought into that.
We bought it.
I don't mean some of us. Some of them bought into that because I didn't buy
it. We never.
No, let's get it straight. I didn't. But a lot of people buying it. And this young lady was non-black.
She judging herself by other people.
Somebody else said.
By other people.
Yeah.
And you are.
She was
non-black. Yeah, she was a European. Yeah.
She didn't measure to what their standards
what they're
were.
said.
And there should be no standards.
She didn't look bad. I mean, to me, she was not ugly because on that thing, Instagram, you've seen some ugly people that they, have made their teeth or, I mean, you got
come on now.
But now the other piece is if you were born a certain way, like if you have certain kind of eyes, if your eyes are whatever, your nose is whatever, your mouth, that you cannot change. You have to.
You can't change whatever
you cannot. You cannot change.
You can't change anyway. It doesn't matter what you are. You came here that way. You can try.
Come on, let us be honest.
Come on.
You can put on some makeup. You can do you don't have to. But I'm talking about people that do. You could do something. You use the word enhance.
That's right.
And you're not trying to please anyone. People say,
that makes good for yourself. That's what she's saying for you.
You want to feel good for you. And I don't dress up. I look in the mirror. I like the way I look. I like the way I look.
That's right. You just like you, period.
I do, but that's what you all should like. Hello. No matter what you look like.
That's
true. Supposed to love you.
And then you enhance yourself to your own. They got this thing out with these overlarge, very heavy women. I saw the thing on Instagram. Oh, I could show it to y'all, but oh my Lord. These women were, enormous. And they were on a beach. This was on Instagram, and they were running. They had pretty cover-ups, but the cover-ups flew up in the air, and their butts were out. They were running into the ocean. They were huge. Huge. I mean,
what you said they didn't have on the swimsuits?
They had on their cheeks. I'm gonna say it now. If they want to do that, that's fine. I'm just gonna say it. Their butts were out. Their cheeks were out. But then what I saw was they had beautiful complexion. Their booties was and their booties were round like this, but they were huge. And they was running and they was laughing and they was running to the water.
But they felt good they felt okay with themselves.
Baby, but I'm telling you, you have to feel good about what you.
So they felt good about themselves,
which is good,
and that was important.
That's the only thing that counts. How do you feel about yourself?
Right.
I mean that really is. That's what's important. Is how you feel about you. If you're overweight, then you have to feel good about. Oh, geez.
Oh my gosh! This is radio. Oh my goodness.
But they was laughing.
Oh my God. They gonna get a bunch of checks.
They didn't have on phones.
You can't show it to
Girl
audience.
can't see it.
You can't show it to the audience.
They're gonna have a.
But what I'm saying is, and look, I have to check myself sometime because they were enjoying themselves. They was feeling good. They was happy. They don't have to be.
They were laughing and
they was laughing. They was running to the beach. And what I saw first when I saw it, I said, "Look at these big old women." But then after I looked at them for a while, they had beautiful shades of brown. And their booties was round, and they was running, having a good time. Who am I to say?
Yeah.
Who am I to say? Hey, you got places called nudist beach, baby. Bye.
So maybe that's is that where they were on the nudist?
No, because they had on clothes. They had on some tops.
Oh, they
nudist
just had on
beach,
some tops. Oh yeah, that's true.
But
anyway, that was a little over the top.
Okay,
but as long as they was yeah.
That's the word.
Happy.
Be happy.
Be happy. Because that was over the top right there.
But you said something at the concert too. I want to just get back to that real quick. And one of the songs that you sung says, "If you want a friend, be a friend."
Well, that was insanity.
You got to sing that again.
Oh, I am.
That song has such a message.
Yeah. Another one of Greg Reporters.
If you want a lover, be a lover.
Yeah. If you want to be happy, be happy. That's right.
And that's that energy that we talk about all the time. When you come into a room, sometimes you're the light.
That's right.
Either you're gonna be the light or you're gonna suck all the light
out of somebody.
Here she going.
Right. Right. You're gonna bring the dim down, like it says.
Yeah. So that was really good. And you expressed that. You also talked about the music, the jazz and this kind of music, and what we need to bring back. I said a little bit of it too, because I'm telling you, jazz is a lost. It really is.
It's amazing too. Roland and I was kind of talking about that, but it's like, it's just like I think you and I think, and Ed, it's not a whole lot even of our group that is really, really into the jazz thing. They like the steppers and the old stuff.
Jazz is spiritual.
Yeah. Well, it comes from just like from blues. Gospel comes from blues.
Right. And so the passion that's been sucked out of our society, that music was gone.
Yeah.
But people innately, as humans, we desire that. So therefore, when you bring back the music, you bring back that feeling, and we're not going to let it die.
I mean,
like Greg,
so
I'm not going to let it die.
When I hear good jazz, I mean, it does something to my spirit, to my soul.
Yes.
When I hear,
and I like to take something
Shirley, oh my goodness,
yeah. How'd you like Paradise?
Oh
my God, by Shirley Horn.
Yeah. Oh, she's magnificent.
She is.
If you have not, you need to discover Shirley Horn.
Yes.
Just pull her up on YouTube and listen to her. She did something over in Paris. She did a concert. I mean,
between her and Nancy. Oh my God.
Or Sarah Vaughan.
Yeah.
Or Ella. I mean, you just keep naming them.
That's right.
And you know who else is amazing is
Zemrah.
Well, we know Zemrah. We talking about the classics that's able to bring the classics and to now, because a lot of people don't know those artists.
I don't think so either.
Well, they've heard of them. They haven't heard their music.
Yes.
And some people, they're hearing this for the first time, thanks to you. They're just hearing it for the first, because they haven't seen these people.
You had this song. Was that Johnny Hartman? That song, because he's magnificent too. He's along there with Nat King Cole. I love Johnny Hartman. I just love it with what's my man?
Kenny G.
Oh no. He's long time ago. Oh shoot.
Oh, Cannonball.
No.
No. Who played with him?
Yeah, who played with him?
Johnny Hartman.
John Coltrane. No,
it was John Coltrane.
No. Yeah. Oh,
it was. That's who played with him.
He did play with him.
Yeah, that's who played with him.
Okay. Yeah. I go to bed to that. Okay, y'all. I'm like you, Zemrah, on the show. Wait. I got it. That was
that's
so cute.
Zemrah personalizing the show.
Yeah, John Coltrane.
Yeah,
it was Coltrane.
Yeah.
You all have to go. Just go and check them out. You know,
because really, what we talk, like we say, music is when
well, jazz mellows you out.
And that's when music was music. When you that show the other night was just, man.
Another song that you might want to try, The House on the Hill.
I know you mentioned that.
The House on the Hill.
Yeah.
That's another. And then the other one that you have sung, and that is
Loving.
Is that Nature Boy?
Oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
See, and then it will slow you down, and that's one of the reasons why music is like this, because this other music, boom, 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 boom,
oh my God, you can't even think. You can't even hear yourself think.
Jazz gives you value to the music.
Yeah.
It just
penetrates.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about jazz all day.
It sets you in the mood so you can inject your own words if you want.
Now that's what I love about it.
Depending on how you feel.
Just like what I did with time after time.
Depending on how you feel.
Yeah.
You can't do that with other music.
Yeah. It makes you feel like, hey.
That's why I play it all day for my writing.
Yeah.
I know you play some sweet music for them, and they relax and they enjoy the ride.
They look at me and go like, "That was nice. I love what music you played.
Yeah,
made me feel differently.
Yes, it does.
Slows you down.
Right.
It speaks to your soul.
It does. That's what I'm saying.
It speaks to. So if you're feeling low, if you're feeling like things are not working out for you, if you're feeling like nobody cares or nothing is going right for you, I kid you not, go listen to some jazz, and not just the instrumental, but listen to the
ones with the lyrics. But Shirley Horn, you're right. Shirley Horn is just
go and discover Shirley Horn. She's got one song too.
And she was she played for herself, keyboardist.
Yes.
And every time I think about, do you know that I was even in recitals? I was a little bitty girl getting up on top of the piano stool. I mean, with one of the top teachers, John Martin. Oh. My mother started me playing piano when I was started doing recitals. Oh my God, I don't know why. And I get so upset that I did. Do you know what I would be? I would be a Shirley Horn on keyboard.
Yeah, you can play for yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my God. But I said that I'm going, I did a little working last year. I did a little bit of learning last summer, when we were home from the pandemic. And so I'm gonna plan on my next Here's the Light, because we're continuing our Here's the Light.
Just do a little lesson, so you can accompany yourself just a little bit.
Yeah, I want to do Here's the Light.
That would be something. if you did that.
Yeah, I was talking to Wilden. One of the things that Wilden said, and then my girlfriend that came out to see me from Naperville, Delta, she was just saying that the whole package, it's like when we talk about age ain't nothing but a number, and you're just doing it, So I'm gonna really work on that. Coming out and doing some keyboards. Yeah, but I really do. I swear.
That's what knock people out. You walk up to the piano and start playing for yourself.
I swear, age ain't nothing but a number.
Or if you have the pianist get up and then you sit down and play, woo, boy, that would be.
Yeah.
You talking about people going local.
Yeah, and I'm going to do that too.
Yeah,
I am. That is something, because
you heard
all
it here.
All it is bringing back the notes to my head, and I'm gonna work on that, and then to be able to do my originals, where I do some originals, make up my own,
She said it here, October 25th, right here in this room.
Yeah,
Zim's going back to the keyboards.
Yeah, it's 24th.
24th. I thought 25th.
Tomorrow's the 25th.
My son's birthday was yesterday. He made
23rd.
50.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
And he don't even look it.
No.
Maria made 55. October 6th.
Aren't we blessed?
Yes.
Aren't we blessed?
Yes.
Kids,
and she don't even look 55.
Grown. Yeah.
No, not really.
It's
no,
a
she doesn't.
Thing.
No.
It's a beautiful
Her
thing.
husband is 56.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look 56.
He sure doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
All
and I love his hair now, the way he's done his hair, where he's cut.
Are we starting
handsome.
Are we starting to rub off on everybody?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's like we say, when we say age ain't nothing but a number, that ain't no joke. It's how you take care of yourself, how you feel about yourself, and how you think. That's right. And I don't even think about age.
Because your body is
I was talking to somebody, they say, am I 75 or 70? Somebody told me that, I forgot. They said, I'm like you, Zemrah, I don't even pay that no mind. I think that was Zakar that said that. And I want to give a shout out to my girl, she called herself Sandy, but Sandra Willis, we call her Zakar.
Yeah.
She laid my hair out. She laid it out, did it just the way I wanted to.
But your makeup was flawless.
Well, Landis.
Landis.
Landis know what to do.
Goodness.
That's my
you
guy.
Be glad that somebody haven't got him and taken him all over the world, because he's
been all over now.
I know he's been all over, but I'm glad he was there for you, because he have you looking gorgeous.
He's there for me.
More gorgeous.
Yes, I said, put me on your schedule for December.
That's
right there.
That's what he calls him, so makeup artist to the stars.
Yeah, and he is.
That's what he does.
He really is. He's done some of everybody. Mm-hmm. Landis is a bad guy with that makeup.
Now, you know what? I want to say another thing. The individuals that you have in your souvenir book, this is for the people that have the souvenir book. And I said it on stage, and it was teasing me the way I said it, but those individuals who are put this in your souvenir book, there's some great companies, great businesses.
Yes.
And you should look at those, look at that book and go to them. If it's the things that you want. I saw a car dealership in there.
Nissan.
I saw it.
And you see Joanne. That's her name.
Okay.
I can't think of her last name, but it's in the book.
I saw a lawyer, an attorney. Yes. She was on the back page.
Yep. We'd have got that one.
I mean, you had some really good people. The individuals who printed the book for you,
Dan and Winston,
Lynn are phenomenal. Yes, and then the people who love you, that was just giving you support,
and the people that you meet during this process. Because Joanne, when I went to see her at the Nissan dealership,
now that was amazing.
That she scared me. Mm-hmm. She said, "I know you." I said, "What?"
But listen at this.
She said, I know you from somewhere. I said, "Where?" She said, "Did you used to live on 31st and Giles?" I said, "Yeah, I lived down there." She said, "You were my mom's paper boy."
Now that was amazing.
I said, how you remember me? She said, you ain't changed much.
That was amazing.
I said, I was 10.
She told me the same thing.
I said, I was 10 years old.
You wasn't 10. She said you were a little older than that.
What, 12?
You were a little older.
You were a paper boy. You wasn't.
You were her
teenager.
paper boy. You wasn't.
I wasn't no teenager.
Right, you wasn't a teenager back
no,
then.
I was,
because my brothers got.
Well, maybe you were 10, maybe
young.
about 12.
I was 10.
But that was amazing. She said he ain't changed. He has not changed. She said, when I saw him.
That was divine.
Because she even told me that too.
That was divine.
Now
she was what with the Nissan?
She's the one, Joanne. She's the one, the Nissan works at Nissan.
I just told
she
my
lived
son,
on 33rd Street. She used to come down there all the time.
33rd and Giles?
Yeah.
That's what my ex.
Now she don't live there now.
I know it, but I'm saying back in the day, my ex-husband's family.
She said you went to Douglas School. I said, what?
Now, and I mean that she's a lovely, lovely lady.
I just told my son because I was looking through the booklet, and my son is looking to purchase a car. And I said, Aaron, you should go over there and tell her that you was just at the concert. You saw her. That's how you get business. That's how you do it.
And she don't like I was talking to her. She said, if nothing's wrong with your car, you don't go and buy another car. She take care of business, and she ain't selling cars just to sell them to you.
So you have quality people. My cousin and her husband with the family den.
Yes.
What did he say when I said, Chuck, I want you to get, no, I said, Cynthia, I want you and Chuck to get an ad in the book. And I said, well, maybe you get a half a page. And Jessica, he interrupted the conversation. He said, no, I want a full page. He didn't even do what? Ask how much it cost.
He sure did.
He did not. And I went over there, got it. They paid for it. They had everything.
That's right.
And they got VIP.
Yeah.
So, you really have quality people.
Yes.
That follow you and love you.
Yes. Same thing with Earl and Wanda.
Yes.
Did an ad with us. Yeah. Did VIP tickets. Unfortunately, Wanda was out of town, but he blessed somebody else with it.
He got the first ticket.
That's what I was really, really sorry that I missed saying that. I really was upset with myself. No, I didn't say he was my first ticket, but I was mad at myself.
You were the first ticket?
First ticket, first flyer, and I was really mad that I forgot to say that, but I'm saying it again on air.
That's right.
My producers was the first ones to buy our tickets. Man. First.
Well, see, he know how good you are. He knows that already. Yeah.
But anyway, we want you to check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, all your streaming. Love is Possible. We got my Mr. on there. We got You Are on there.
How you like that, Earl?
Those.
How you like my Mr.?
You are is my baby though. My Mr. We're gonna slide past that one.
They got the straight.
You Are, but we just want you to check us out. Keep loving me and look out for all the advertising. Get your tickets for Friday, December 15th for my Christmas dinner show. The menu is absolutely, it's at the Oakland Hilton. The menu is called Southern Comfort. I mean, it's oh my God, the food is absolutely, I'm gonna give you a little bit. Braised greens, cornbread, coleslaw, potato salad, fried chicken, fried catfish, macaroni. We got something for you.
It's all good.
So we love you. We're here at IntellectualRadio.com. We hope you enjoyed our segment sharing with you about Here's the Life 7. And a shout out to Miss Wilda Belt, Weta Prater. And I just love and adore you both for all of your help, all of your professionalism. I just love everyone that came out that evening.
They made it happen.
Hope you enjoyed it. Made it happen. You have a wonderful rest of your night, and we look forward to a great show next week. Good night.
That you're free.
Yeah.
Love is possible when you embrace it with ease. Everything you want possible.